Have you tried this tool, the ORB, Opening Range Breakout? Let's try it together. There'll be a live example at the end. Okay, so we're on the 5-minute time frame for gold. We've seen there's been a pretty big push down, and we're going to wait for price to come back into the zone and wait for our sell signal. We're looking for either a 3-bar reversal or an engulfing candle. I have our EMAs here just for reference. Looks like we have fallen below the 20 and the 50, and we were under the 200 for a while. And so that's a pretty good indication that price is ready to go to the downside. And now that we know where those are, we'll go ahead and take that off. You could also use this orb tool. You always want to use your own judgment first, but using tools like the EMAs and this orb may give you a little extra confirmation. And so we can see that the orb stopped here. So what we'll do is wait for a retest back into this area near this red line. Okay, and some people use this tool as a breakout tool so that as soon as price leaves the zone, they go ahead and enter the trade. So that is one way that you can use the orb tool. I prefer to wait for the retest. And so what I'll be doing is waiting for the retest back into the zone. Okay, and then when we take a look at the chart here, we can see that price has made it back up to our zone. We have tapped the red line, and we can see that there are some exhaustion wicks right above where price is, and we notice that we are starting to have a candle form that looks like it's going to be engulfing or pretty close. And so let's keep an eye on this, and then we'll decide what to do next based on this price action. Okay, and so we're taking a look at this candle, and it looks like it's going to be a lot larger than the candle before it. So it looks like it is going to engulf, but we've still got some time left on it. And we know from experience that it's best to wait for the candle to complete. So let's wait and see what happens. Okay, so we got our engulfing candle, and we can see that this next candle is heading to the downside and it has a wick above it. And so that, along with our other confluences, for instance, we know that this is part of a 15-minute break and retest, and we also know that we're below the 20 and the 50 EMAs. That, along with the wick, the tap into the zone, the tap into the orb, all those things are great confluences to let us know that price could be continuing to the downside. And so we can go ahead and enter this trade. Okay, so we've entered the trade on gold, and we'll go ahead and move our take profit down to the next area of support on the 5-minute time frame, and we'll move our stop loss into profit, just enough to cover the commission as soon as price leaves the zone. I think that's a good idea, a smart thing to do, especially when you have a small account using these volatile pairs. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is go ahead and enter a second trade at this point, so that since we've reached our first small area of support, as soon as we get to the bottom of these wicks, I'll go ahead and remove the first portion of the trade, the first 0.01 lot that I placed. So I can go ahead and secure some profit and let the second portion run. Okay, and then my runner got stopped out. But that's okay. Overall, it was a good trade, and we secured some profit on gold. Have you tried using the orb tool yet? What do you think about it? Leave a comment and let us know. We look forward to seeing you next time.